Hi, my name is Lynn, and I am with the Public Library in Albuquerque, New Mexico. As you can see, I am dressed to kill. Well, perhaps not dressed to kill, more like dressed to read a Nordic Noir novel. Now, what is Nordic Noir? Is it the Maltese herring? Is it the reindeer always clops twice? Is it Sam Spade and Philip Marlowe in snow skis? Well, actually, Nordic Noir is a subgenre of noir. Usually, Nordic Noir occurs in the Scandinavian countries, which we usually think of as Sweden, Denmark, and Norway. Sometimes Iceland and Finland are included in Nordic Noir. Nordic Noir shares commonalities with hard-boiled fiction. In French, noir means black, so noir fiction and Nordic Noir share commonalities too. Dark subject matter, dark themes, dark settings, and disturbing sex and violence. Nordic Noir is the antithesis of an Agatha Christie Golden Age mystery and an Alexander McCall cozy. But there's more to Nordic Noir than colder, darker, and bleaker. Generally, there is a strong sense of place in Nordic Noir, be it Disconsolate Fjord or Disconsolate City Street. Usually, the plots are complex and may involve social issues like misogyny, immigration, or social inequality. And like a Bergman film or a Grieg symphony or an Ibsen play, Nordic Noir reveals the melancholy stresses of urban change and life's struggle. So with all of this cold, dark, bleak, why is Nordic Noir so popular? Well, for one thing, we readers of mystery fiction are not reading Jo Nesbø or Stieg Larsson because we couldn't find any Hello Kitty on our library shelves. We like dark, we like bleak, we like complex. We don't mind a little torture and angst, just so there is a semblance of order out of chaos by the end of the novel. Another reason is Scandinavian authors are some of the best in the world. Tight plots, fast-paced. And even though Stieg Larsson may have received a lot of mediocre reviews for his novel Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, don't tell that to the thousands of people who raced to the end of his 500-page book. Another reason is curiosity. Denmark and Norway and Sweden are always among the top 10 ranked countries with the happiest citizens. So, how come Sweden, with one serial killer in their history? How come Sweden, with a murder rate of 3 per million? How come Sweden has all of these authors that come up with such ingenious, macabre, bizarre ways of killing people? How come these nice people think of all these awful things to do to people? Before I talk authors, let me give you a few tips about how to find Nordic Noir. You can go to the Albuquerque Public Library catalog. Just type in the keyword Scandinavian mysteries and a lot of names will pop up. Not all of them, of course, but quite a few. Also, you can Google the Glass Key Awards. These are the equivalent of our Edgar Awards in the United States and always name the outstanding authors of that year. And finally, there's a great site called Stop You're Killing Me. This site always includes authors and their country of origin. Stieg Larsson did not start the boom in Nordic Noir, but he certainly added to the phenomena by his book, The Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. There are 3 books in his writing of the series, and they have it all. They have a genius, victimized, angry protagonist on a motorcycle. They have a genius journalist. They have genius dastardly villains. And of course, a lot of high tech and Nazis. Then we have Henning Mankell. He elevated to high art his mystery novels, much the way P.D. James elevated her mystery novels to literature. His hero is Kurt Wallander. There are a number of books in this series, and you can also see them in the Kenneth Branagh Masterpiece series. Ellen Turstad has a happily married mother of twins protagonist, and she is as well a homicide cop. Turstad has recently branched out and in 2019 wrote, "An elderly woman is up to no good." Believe me, you do not want to get on the wrong side of this 88-year-old murderess. Now on to Norway and the great Jo Nesbø. His hero is Harry Herder, who is an angry, violent, depressed, alcoholic homicide detective who is always running into the worst serial killers, which might explain why Harry is angry and depressed and an alcoholic. Nesbø is something of a Renaissance man in that he writes standalone mysteries, his mystery series, children's fiction, and he fronts his own band. Then we come to Karen Fossum, who is the queen of Norwegian crime. Her characters seem to be more like a Patricia Highsmith character or a Ruth Rendell character in that they are deeper and more complex. Hannah Holt's books feature a protagonist that fights crime from her wheelchair. And Aki Oddfridsson, his hero, fights crime from his bookstore. Peter Hu is from Denmark, and he wrote Smilla's Sense of Snow, a precursor to Nordic Noir when Nordic Noir was not cool. Ersi Adler Olsen is also from Denmark. He created Department Q. Department Q is where loser detectives go to wait out their retirement. But in this case, the detective has a bipolar, multi-personality receptionist and an earnest assistant who just can't make a good cup of coffee. Sean Schwesboy is the new author in the pack. He wrote The Chestnut Man, which has won, deservedly, so many prizes. I'll rush through Finland, giving short shrift to some terrific authors like Harri Nikoman and Jarkko Sipilä. That's because I want to spend more time with my current favorites, the Icelandic authors. There's a trio of great ones: Yrsa Sigurðardóttir, Ragnar Johansson, and Arnaldur Indriðason. Arnaldur's first book, Jar City, focuses on the genetics of what happens in a small, isolated island. Iceland is 1/2 the size of New Mexico and has lava beds, it has waterfalls, it has active volcanoes, and a few yachts. Everything that you need for death and doom. Ragnar Johansson has 2 series that he now writes. One is Dark Iceland, which features a rookie cop, and then Hidden Iceland, which features Hulda Hermannsdóttir, a crabby homicide cop who really knows how to extract revenge from unspeakable crimes. Well, I could go on and on. There are so many great Nordic Noir authors, but I'll leave you to discover some. Right now, I'll say goodbye in an Icelandic method. Bless.